Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Old Men Gaming. This is just a test episode, and I wanted to see how things played out. We are kind of trying out the whole Restream platform, and I tried it yesterday, but it really wasn't working all that well, and a lot of that comes down to the fact that I had made a change on my my network here in my new office, and for some reason I was only hitting 100 megabits instead of gigabit. So that being said, I'm just going to play a little bit of, I'm going to start up a new game of Wasteland. Oh yeah, so I've got Wasteland here, and looks like they redid it. Yeah, look here. So yeah, they remastered Wasteland with better graphics and quite a bunch of new stuff. So yeah, let's give it a go. And that loaded. Let's start a new game, and we will overwrite my previous autosave because I was just playing it for a little bit of fun, and we'll give it a go.
The following is an excerpt from The History of the Rangers, The Early Years, by Carl Allard, 2087, Allard Press, Ranger Center, hardbound, page 293, $20 gold. Tensions grew with the coming of 1998. The United States Citadel Star Station was slated to be fully operational by March. Soviet charges that the space station was merely a military launching platform alarmed a number of non-aligned nations.
I know this is kind of
2 weeks before Citadel was due for full operation, the station transmitted a distress signal. Wow. Immediately after the message was sent, most of the satellites orbiting the planet were swept clean from the sky, leaving the great powers blind. In military panic, each sent their nuclear arsenals skyward.
Nuclear?
On that day, a company of U.S. Army engineers were in the southwestern deserts, building transportation bridges over dry riverbeds near a newly constructed federal prison for criminals condemned to death. The engineers took over the prison and expelled the inmates into the desolate desert to complete their sentences. The company soon realized that communities beyond the desert's grip had also survived and felt compelled to help these other survivors rebuild and live in peace. Toward this end, the Desert Rangers, in the great tradition of the Texas and Arizona Rangers a century before, were born. The prison, which came to be known as Ranger Center, grew to be one of the strongest outposts in the wasteland. The Desert Ranger badge of authority, the Ranger Star, is one you wear. New orders await, and with them, your adventure in the wasteland begins.
Oh yeah. So, there we go. Okay, so
after several strategy meetings with the leader of the Desert Rangers, General Sergro, you've been assigned to investigate a series of disturbances in the desert. You've been ordered to search for clues in High Pool, the Agricultural Center, and the Rail Nomads Camp, all of which are located to the west of Ranger Center.
So this is the, if you look here, this is like kind of the basic of what they set you up with. So you don't have to spend a whole lot of time with getting the whole thing together and making characters and whatnot. The one thing is that, you know, when Patrick from played it with me back when we were in high school, I think we spent the majority of our afternoons in our sophomore year playing this on my old Commodore 64 at home. And you know, we played it with, you know, with the basic graphics that were available at the time, which we thought were awesome. And that being said, the whole thing with this, they basically start you out with 4 characters you can go with. However, if you don't want to play them, you can create new characters. And I believe that we just went with the base that was available, and yeah, carried on from there. So that's what I'm going to do this time. I'm not going to create new characters. I'm not going to get rid of any. I'm just going to play the game for a little bit and show you guys what it's like. So this is the Ranger Center right here that they were talking about. These graphics, as far as this goes, is a lot better than it was back when I first started playing it. So yeah, basically we go over here. Now in the original game, I don't think this was actually here before. So that was something new, but I don't think I think it's just eye candy for the game because it doesn't look like anything new or exciting. This is High Pool. This is the old camp that they tell you to go investigate. So, and what you do is you see, obviously, here you see the character roster, shows their armor class, how much ammunition they have. Obviously, Hellraiser and Thrasher don't have any because they have melee weapons. They have a crowbar and a knife. And Angela Death and Snake Vargas both carry a 9mm pistol. So you see the ammunition that's available here. And as true to the game, if you do not reload in combat, you cannot shoot. You have to take a turn to actually reload your weapon. So I'm gonna keep on going down here, and down here is kind of like I guess a status monitor. It tells you kind of what you see, what you know whenever you move over something. Like this example, we'll go to one of these houses. It says this dorm is for teens, nothing much of interest. Same thing's gonna be over here and over here. So, and we move around. I think this is another dorm. Yep, nothing there. You see, this is a playground with swings. Rah, rah, rah. This, like right here, when you see a cutout or a cut into like this with these buildings, it's usually a good indicator that someplace you can go into. So I'll go in here, and you can see some people over here playing games. You can come up here. You can do a little bit of. You see if with the shopping cart icon, you can come in here and you can buy or sell. If you gather a bunch of stuff while you're out there, but you got stuff you don't need, you can sell the excess and raise some funds because you don't start with anything really about that much here. So let's say Hellraiser's going to go in there. He's going to go and buy. All right. So there's 2 pages of stuff here, and I don't see anything that we need here right now. I think we've got a rope already, which we'll come to that later. And we'll get out of that. Alright, so this is the door right here. The door's locked. We want to get through that door because there's probably some stuff on the other side we want to look at. So what we end up doing is we use the use. We pick a player who has something. In this case, we'll use an item. And I believe he's got a crowbar. So we'll go 3 crowbar and we'll push down to show the direction. And bam, open the door. And we come in here and we check some stuff out. Okay, you see down here, one note is a reminder to put a trapdoor over the cave across the creek. Another is about hydrophobia. This is the clue. Look around. I don't think there's anything in here. I think I've looked in here before. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing basically here. Okay. And you can see somebody has appeared, but what you can do is you can come up and talk to them. I think it's encounter E, 2 juvies. I don't think we can do anything we don't want. Certainly don't want to attack them. So we can maybe we'll try hire them. Try that. And then we'll evade, and we'll use these things. Okay, tries to hire the juvies but fails. And we're done. We'll just leave. Okay. So there's more stuff around here. You can see there's like a little lake and a river. It tells you about hydrophobia, so they basically telling you stay out of the water for the most part because it can be dangerous. All right, these are nothing. They're dorms. And nothing. Down here, this is like a hospital. So if you have injuries and you need to heal up quickly without camping or walking through the desert, you can do that. Here is another building we can go into, and you can see there's a bunch of stuff laying around, and you can see old machine parts lie on the floor. So what we do is we come here and we'll use a player's skill. In this case, Hellraiser has the highest perception, so we'll use perception, and we'll use it right where we're at. You can see the big contraption is a patchwork machine. You recognize a pump. Limework crusted go onto the floor. gaping hole beside the pump leads you to think it could be fixed with a new engine. Alright, so that's part of it. Alright, now I just walked over here. We found some loot. I'm going to give that to Hellraiser. So in this case, I'm just going to have him take everything. Alright, now you saw in there was like a leather jacket. And let me just check something out real quick. Now let's go here. Let's double check some stuff. Okay. Yeah, let's go to Facebook. I'm checking this. I'm primarily here because I want to get this double check to make sure everything's good. So I'm going to go to the Red Shirt Geeks page, and it is showing that we have been live for about 13 minutes. Oh, great. Okay, so I see that it's actually picking up my voice and doing the captions as well, which is kind of cool. All right, so get on out of here, and we'll get back to the game. All right, so. Alright, so now you see there's a person here. Great, we want to talk to them. This is Bobby. And talk to him about his dog. Don't kill Rex, okay, please? What do you want to talk about? Nothing. Talk to him about it. We're going to go up here. And come right here. I'm going to use my perception again because I know there's something here. Alright, skill, perception, and right here. You find a deep hole in the dark cave. A short strand of frayed rope about 3 inches long dangles from a tree limb. So what I'll do here is I'll use an item, and we'll use the rope right here. And do you want to slide down into the cave? Yes, I do. Alright, so here we go. I don't have a pickaxe, so I think we'll just have to climb over these things, so it gets to be kind of a little bit tedious doing this, but what the hell, we've got time to burn. Use a skill, climb, and we'll go over here. We'll go over the rocks. Alright, you hear the growl like metal ripping. A huge dog lunges from the dark corner, jaws foaming. One rabid dog. This would be Rex. Alright. Unfortunately, we have to kill Rex. That's the way it is. Oh, so I have to do it again. We'll attack again. Ooh. So Thrasher took 19 points of damage. So keep going. So with Hellraiser, you can attack. Angela Death's, you see here ammo is jammed. You saw that the weapon is jammed before. So the only way you can get around this is you have to load/unjam. So we do unjam, and we do attack and attack. And we'll use these. Ooh, man, I tell ya. Now I can go full on attack again. You can see this, man. Holy cow, Thrasher is not in good shape. I'll show you how we get that back up here in a little bit, assuming we survive. Everybody attack. Alright, so Thrasher gets the experience because he killed the animal. Alright, so there's some loot here. I'll have the Hellraiser grab it. There's some jewelry. Alright. I'll probably sell that jewelry to make some money so I can buy an engine. So, that being said, let's go to here, item. Was a leather jacket. We'll have him equip it. When you do that, you see how his armor class goes up. Anybody who's played D&D or any of those high fantasy role-playing games knows exactly what I'm talking about. All right. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna have him equip his pistol now instead of using a crowbar as a weapon. All right. Okay. So we use skill, and we'll climb over here. Skill to go this way. All right. So we see a person here. We're gonna do an encounter. Please help me get out of here. So we say continue. We're gonna hire him. So bring him along with us. So, hire juvenile, and then we'll evade. Yes. All right. And we've got it. We're out. Okay, there's nothing here. So then we have to go through this whole thing about climbing out. Skill, climb, and out. Look around. Yeah, I mean, the graphics on this game are a lot better than they used to be. A whole lot better. Okay, I don't think there's anything this way. Okay, nothing. Alright, we'll head out. Okay, this way. Come back here. Have him sell. She'll sell the jewelry. And that's it. So. And that's it. I don't think that there is anything here that I can really grab that I need. We'll leave here. Okay, so I know that when we go up north, trying to get out of town, we run into the kid whose dog we had to kill, unfortunately. Because you see down here, there's now a burial plot, and if you go over here, it says on a pile of fresh earth with the wood plank words, "My dog Rex, gunned down by vigilante rangers." And unfortunately, we can't do anything else. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go this way, and I'm gonna try to go out. And one thing I was talking about before, with when you get injured in this game, you see how it's con. Thrasher is pretty hurt. So one thing you can do, you can either you can either get healed, or you can basically let time pass so that you heal naturally. So in this case, you can camp. Okay, so I do this. Basically, the best thing to do is just kind of just keep camping until we so we can pass time. All right, try to get him at least up a little bit better so that his wounds are better in case we get jumped out there in the wasteland. Let's get him at least up to maybe 28 or 29. He should be okay by the time we get to the rail nomads. So, all right, let's do this. Let's go across here. Try to sneak out. And see we can't because he's pissed. Little Bobby's pissed because we had to kill his dog, unfortunately. So, in this case, we don't want to hurt him. We want to run. Let's get the whole party going. All right, this is gonna. All right, nothing. We keep on going. All right, and now we go out to the wasteland. So you can see it's nighttime. Going to the desert nomads.
You've come upon the rail nomads' camp. Ornery-looking longhorn cattle wander among dusty tents from which sullen faces peer. In the background, a ramshackle collection of railroad cars, patched with wood, hide, and an odd piece of corrugated aluminum, sits on a rail siding. Two of the cars, the locomotive at the front and the caboose at the rear, appear to be in better condition than the others. As you approach, a strained silence falls over the camp, and you grow uncomfortable under the collective gaze of the assembled nomads. Finally, one of the nomads steps forward. "Welcome, Rangers. I am the brakeman of this train. I'd be honored if you would visit me in the caboose before leaving our camp. In the meantime, please accept our hospitality." The brakeman turns and strides back into the camp.
Yeah, don't let him fool you, because you get your ass handed to you if you go in the wrong direction here. So this is the brakeman. We'll go in here. He asks if you'll deliver a message. Yes, we will.
The brakeman tells you, "Take this Visa card and give it to Head Crusher in Quartz." As the brakeman passes you the card, the sunlight catches the Dove hologram and glints brightly. You slide it into your breast pocket as he turns and leaves without another word.
All right, so we'll just give that to Hellraiser for now, and looking for here and the trading car. So I'll have Hellraiser since he has the money, and I believe there is an engine, and I see we can't afford that yet. So we can do this. Here. There's nothing here. So the other thing is, back in the original game, in order to save space for programming, they printed a bunch of clues and a bunch of story elements into paragraphs into a book that came with the game. That being said, here's the thing. They didn't want people cheating, so what they did is they planted a whole bunch of false paragraphs. And the thing is, they tell you, go look. This is in your journal as paragraph 54. So what we'll do is go into the journal. Where is it? Here. Okay, and you can see paragraphs. Okay, these are paragraphs that we have actually read that would have been sent to us. Right here, come across the Roman rail nomads camp, and then to the cars, and then finally welcome to Rangers. What you could play it again. This little icon right here shows you that you can play the cutscene again. That was the beginning of the game. I think we go down here to 24. And see, yeah, we don't want to muck around with that. Yeah, the thing is, you can go through, just like the original book, you can go through and read every paragraph, but some are going to be false positives. So let's see if there's anything here. And high pool, the rabid dog. It tells you what we ran into. Shows you the stats of the players, how much XP we've earned. And this was like, this is in the days when you really had to go and grind. Man, well, that was tough. So yeah, so we go back here, go back to play the game a little bit, then we'll get out of town. They want us to go to Quartz, which we're not gonna go to Quartz right now. Okay, so here we go. These are random encounters that can happen in the game. Out in the, time passes much more quickly out in the wasteland, so the chances of you getting attacked in the wild are a lot worse. Let's go back. All right, we're just gonna duke this out. Snack. There you go. Killed them all. Everybody got experience. And some of these places, like, might think like it's a good idea to go to see them, but no, it's not. It really isn't. Like, for example, up here, this is known as the Citadel. I remember when Petra and I played it, we got our asses handed ad nauseum with that damn place. I think, yeah. See, there's a nuclear fallout zone. You can't go there. This is back to the ranger station. All right, so looks like we get attacked again. That's it. They're all dead. This is the Ag Center. Another place we need to go look. So let's see here. Let me go find the. Let me go in here. And we'll go, yes. Find. All right. Closer now. You can hear the conversation of the man you came in when you saw in. There's a short silence after each man's voices his thoughts. They speak of varmints who are impossible to kill. The varmints are stealing their food faster than ever before, and they seem to be massing for a major attack. The simple weapons of farmers are not enough to stop them. They have no idea what to do. One of them jumps as he notices you, and they all turn to face you. A stocky man named Miguel approaches. You note this in your journal as paragraph 57. So give it like this. All right. What do you say? Offer to help. All right. Miguel is pleased. The other farmers smile and thank you. They lead you to the vegetable field. And
in the shadow of an enormous satellite tracking dish stands the old man. Over 100 years old, he is still vigorous and bright of eye, although he rambles incoherently at times. The farmers remove their hats as they approach and wait for him to speak. Frowning, deep in thought, he stares at what appear to be the remains of a 15-foot-tall carrot. He holds a long shaft of broken metal in one hand and mumbles something about wascally wabbits that he had to beat away with his best rake. Miguel explains that you've come to help. The old man studies your weapons and tells you that he doesn't think your pea shooters will do any good against the armored varmints, but that you're welcome to try. If you succeed, he wants you to come back and see him. There's something he'd like to show you. Free to roam the veggie field, you head towards the carrot patch. From a distance, you hear the old man warn you, "Watch out for Harry, the bunny master."
all right. So this is, I believe, a root cellar. Yeah, these graphics are way better than the original. I mean, they're not fantastic, but what the hell, they're good. Alright, now we gotta do 3 bunnies. Alright. So, was anybody injured? No, looks like we're good. Tell you, I'm gonna get their asses handed to us, I think. Okay, so in this case, I want to do this before we get it unjammed. And we'll have to reload. I love all these jokes. You see how you see here, giant tomatoes, hopefully not the killer variety. That goes back to my day when they had a movie called Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Ooh, we could get hurt bad here. Evade. Again. Evade. Attack. These guys suck. So the thing is, when they, as we level up and stuff, you'll be able to put more points in the skills and like guns, and you can play a lot. You can succeed in the hitting a lot better. Thankfully, nobody's getting really hurt right now, which is a miracle. Should do this right. Oh, that's what happened. Sniper Argus needs to reload. That's what he do. And he needs to do evade. This is gonna take a while. Still have 2 or 3 more. Am I out? That's why. Okay, so attack, reload, evade, attack, evade. So 5, 5, evade, 5, evade. Let's see if we can run. Actually, you know what? Let me get closer. Now everybody can fight. Oof, man. All right. Make sure everybody's okay. Fine. Hellraiser needs to reload. Yeah, I don't think I can open that door even with the crowbar. So I'll go back here real quick. See if I can open it. No, I don't think so. Nope. Try one more time. The force will stop me, you hoser. Nope, nothing. Alright. Alright. Ooh, 5 of them, okay. So, Patrick, what do you think? Do you think the graphics are a lot better? Ouch. Man, Snake Vargas took a hit. So... So Jackie doesn't bite in this one. Let's see. Yeah. That weird sound is kind of like, it's not actually, it's the game. If you're talking about the sound that sounds like almost like a mosquito going, that's the game. All right. No, I don't want to run. All right. Let's go. The caves. This. Oh yeah. Party. Let's get closer. Everybody should be able to attack now. Bunnies. Why did the bunnies look like prairie dogs, which look like rats? Yeah, I know. You know what it's like with these games. All right. Back. Oh shit. So he's gonna reload, attack, 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 attack. So, all right, looks like everybody got through that. I don't think I can radio in at this point. I'll try though. Ah, excellent. Excelente. Let's see, Thrasher. Right now he's using a knife. Let's see. What do you think, Patrick? What do you think I should increase for Thrasher? See if he answers me or if he's run off and gone to bed. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah. So I am actually am covering all the names. Mind you, it wasn't really. It's kind of hard. It really is kind of hard because no matter where you put your window or our video window, which is down here. It's, if I play one game, down here is fine. If I play another game, up here is fine, so on and so forth. I have to figure it out. Maybe even make it a little bit smaller. I'm not sure. Yeah, you said you always cover something. I mean, it doesn't matter. So, but anyways, let's do this. Let's do dexterity, because that's his lowest right now as far as weapons goes. think that was it. So... Okay. You know, I'm gonna... Damn. I was hoping to, Thrasher is the guy with the first guy with a knife. I think I'm gonna go out back here. And let's see if we can, of course. But for some reason, Jackie's not healing. Damn. Okay. Yeah, good point. Yeah, strength probably should have been. Try radioing. Nope, nobody's got enough yet. Let's see. Nope. Of course, it must heal over time. I think the medic, if I remember, the medic skill actually works best, which with when your player is excuse me, when a player is our character is unconscious. Screw it, let's just go. I wasn't meaning to play this long anyway. Just kind of got sucked into it. Damn, Jackie. Alright, we got some, drop some loot here, huh? Well, thanks, Patrick, for joining in for a little bit. I'm going to be out of this game here shortly myself. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I've been at this for about an hour. Actually, I'll play for another 6 minutes. Oof. All right. Right. You can see this game is kind of a very much of a grind. You know, it just takes time to play these games and stuff. So attack, and you'll need to reload, and attack, attack, heal, attack. Oh my god, that's the first time I've seen it in this reimagining of the game, where it says Thrasher batters the rat for 21 points of damage, reducing him into a thin red paste. Some of the stuff they have in here is great. There's one later on where you explode him like a blood sausage. It's great. let's go ahead and we'll finish this. We'll do this combat and then we'll finish up for the night. I just wanted to try it out, make sure everything was working okay. Reload. Attack. Attack. So let's get everybody in their range, I guess. Alright. So, reload. Attack. 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 And yes. Alright. Damn. So let's pull in a, save things. One. Save. We'll save it here. Nobody's got enough yet, huh? Alright. So, go ahead and get out of the game. Alright, so thanks very much everybody for watching. This has been Old Man Gaming, a very special one. Well, I test out our multi-platform streaming, and yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys next time. Patrick should be back tomorrow night with something, and then I'll be back on Thursday for Treknicity, where I talk about Star Trek. Duh. Alright, folks. See you later. Have a good one.